Today, I'm going to be comparing Spirit Halloween's Stilts animatronic from 2023 against the brand new Bullseye animatronic from Spirit Halloween 2025. Okay, so both of these animatronics have very similar things, but also their differences, so today I'm going to be going over each of them. I do want to start off by saying Stilts is a lot shorter here. I didn't use the two other poles he had, so I could fit him with Bullseye in here, and I didn't have to film this outside. So that is the only reason why he's shorter. But both of these animatronics have the same head-turning feature with the same connector, and I think it's an awesome movement. I will be demoing them at the end of the video to show you guys each of them at the same time. But let's start off with some of their differences. So off the bat, you can tell one is a lot bigger than the other. This one is a almost 5-foot clown, which, like I said, has that spinning movement. And then this one is almost 8 feet tall when I do have those other poles on it. So this one is huge. They both have giant hands and giant heads, as you can see here. Stilts is holding bowling pins, which adds a little more to that. You can see the blood on this right here. With that glossy blood look, it looks amazing, looks just like real blood. But on Stilts right here, he's got a whole wheel attached to his head, which also has some knives sticking out of it, so that's his type of weapon that he has. And both Stilts and Bullseye have a really bright color scheme. As you can see, they are slightly different. Stilts is in an all purple and black outfit with blue accents to that, along with his orange ruffles and stuff. And then over here with Bullseye, you can see he is wearing a yellow costume with some purple ruffles and also blue shoes. So they still have blue shoes together. Now comparing their faces, this one is Stilts. They are completely different sculpts, but they are both clowns. He's got a latex face with really cool eyeballs, as you can see right there. He's got that blue curly hair. He's even got a hat up there and a lot of makeup going on. And then we can come over here to Bullseye to see that he also has some latex face to him, but he has pink hair instead of blue. He's got that eye patch over his eye, some scars, also super cool eyes right there. Something different about this one is that this one does have mouth movement, unlike Stilts, so that does add a little more movement to him. Now for the price, Stilts went for $350, and then over here we have Bullseye being $250. These are a $100 difference, but this one makes a lot of sense for being that $100 more since he is huge and has a little more movement to him. But Bullseye being only 5 feet tall, he's got the same type of head movement but also has mouth movement. I think they are pretty good prices. I feel like Bullseye could have been a little cheaper than $250. Now turning to the side, you can see that they both have full bodies, which makes sense, but you can't really see it as much on Bullseye, so that's why I want to show it. They both are kind of crouched down. As you can see, they're like a little down, so if they were fully up, they would be much taller, but I do like them like this. It adds a little more character to them. Now let's compare each of their mechanisms. Let's start over here with Stilts. They both have this same head-turning mechanism. As you can see here, it's this plastic piece, and then the head attaches onto there, and then it spins. But something a little different about Stilts is that he has his arm movement. So here it is right here. You can see the motor in there, which when this moves, it moves the arms up and down. And then let's come over here to the control box. Pretty basic control box with all these controls. Now going over here to Bullseye, this is a little different, a little less complicated. We've got that same head-turning feature with him, where this goes on there, but something different about this one, which is a lot better, is that he has a snap lock right on his head, so it doesn't fall off. You can't have that falling off. With Stilts, they didn't do that, so at any time his head could come off. It is pretty secure, so I don't think that will ever happen, but just a little better quality there with the head. And then as you can see, there's no other motors attached to him since that's all the movement he has. But here's his control box. It looks a little different than all the other control box you normally have. The speaker's actually sticking out a bit, which is a little different, but everything else is basically the same. You can see there, you got the wires in there. These wires go to his mouth movement, as you can see. Okay, so now that we basically went through everything between them, it's now to turn them on, but I am going to say before this, Stilts only has one type of phrase, but it's not even a phrase, it's just him laughing and his neck cracking. But then Bullseye has 4 different phrases with carnival music in the background, and he does talk. They're kind of like taunting phrases, which I really like. But I'm going to start off with turning on Stilts, and then I'll go to Bullseye, and then I'll turn them both on at the same time.
When it's my turn, I won't miss. Round. Come on, I'll give you one free throw. Then it's my turn to throw a knife at you.
Okay, so that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments which one you like better, Stilts from 2023 or the brand new Bullseye animatronic from 2025. This is a really hard choice for me since Stilts was always my favorite clown, but I also love Bullseye, so I can't really choose, but just let me know in the comments which one you guys like better. And if you aren't already, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.